Double up.
Okay, a lot of the people I follow, a lot of people that are subscribed to me were probably wondering if I was going to do this video. And I am doing this video. As you can see, this is my Urahara Kisuke hat. Occasionally in my reviews I would be wearing this hat to do my reviews because I thought that for my image, for my review type image, that if I have a hat related to the chapter or anime or manga that I am reviewing, I would wear something in relation. One of the reasons why I wear my Ace hat to represent the One Piece manga, even though I have got a straw hat based hat back at my parents' place, I haven't got it with me now, so I wear Ace's hat. I could just put on my Luffy's vest, cosplay vest that I have to represent One Piece, but yet again, I'm not. I wear the Ace hat. Dragon Ball, I wear my hoodie of the turtle symbol because it's Dragon Ball related, and I even show off the Dragon Balls here in my glass cabinet, as you can tell. This ain't about One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto. This is about Bleach, and I want to give you my dedication here. I started my channel. No, originally I was a toy reviewer. I ended up being in a financial situation where I want to get into a part-time job and I could not afford to be able to get toys and review them because I wasn't keen on online purchasing of toys, because I was the kind of person that I want to go into the shop, pick up the toy, come home, play with it, and then review it and give my thoughts on the toy. That wasn't going to happen, so I transitioned to manga reviews because they were I could fit those into a pristine schedule. When the chapters are out, I read the chapters and then I put on my camera, record my video, and then edit it and then upload it straight away so that you guys can enjoy it. That's how I done it, and that's how my videos were. The main manga that I used to review mainly were One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. Naruto ended, and on my old Jasmus Rider channel there were hints of Naruto chapters, I think, but I probably didn't really review Naruto that much because it was literally, when I started reviewing manga, it was really nearing its end. So I read Shogeki no Soma. That became one of the main mangas I review weekly because I enjoy that series. I review it because I enjoy Shogeki no Soma, because it was a great series and I think it was worth to review it on my channel. So when I transferred over to my new channel, that is Kaizo Take Corner, One Piece, Bleach and Shogeki no Soma and Fairy Tail became the pinnacles of my channel. And Bleach, one of my biggest reviews series that I review on my channel, is coming to an end, and I could spell out the reasons why it's coming to an end, and I would probably give you my thoughts and my theories on why it's coming to an end. And this is why. Okay? It hasn't, in the overall Japanese rankings of manga, it hasn't been in the top 10. It was always in the 20s. It became always in the 20s. It hasn't been in the top 10s, I don't think, for a while. And this was more likely a decision by Shueisha themselves with Weekly Shonen Jump. They wanted Kubo to finish it off. They want Bleach to be ended. Even though Kubo said that it was going to be a 5-year arc. The Blood War arc started back in February of 2012. It is now 2016. the 4th year in that arc. We are not going to be getting the proper 5-year conclusion because of how dragged on this arc has been. Is it because Kubo thought too high and mighty that this arc should have been 5 year long? Is it because he thinks that 5 years would have been a great way to properly end the Bleach show? I think so. 5 years, this Blood War arc being a 5 year long arc would have been great, because there could have been, this year we could have had a lot more build up, and next year could have been the final year. The final year where it concludes everything. We get everything tied up in 1 year, in the final year. But that's not happening. 5 chapters are remaining now in Bleach. How can 5 chapters tie up everything? The only way I can think of it is that Kubo instead makes the standard 19-page chapters is double the amount of pages. Make it a 40-page week, a weekly 40-page chapter each week for the last 5 chapters. That way I think we end up getting double the chapter within 1 chapter, and ties up a lot of things that should be there. So in the end we could not essentially end up having 5 chapters. In a sensual way we could end up having 10 chapters, but they are made into 5 long chapters. That's the only way I think Kubo could get away with it, and if Shueisha allows him to do it, we could have Bleach finish up in 5 chapters, but in the 40-page length for Bleach in weekly format. Is it too much for a weekly? Yeah. In some cases, I think Bleach at the moment, I think what Shueisha should do is transfer Bleach over to one of its monthly magazines like V-Jump or SQ. Just transfer Bleach over there so that it becomes monthly, so it gives Kubo enough time each month, 3 weeks or whenever each magazine is, enough time so he can plan out each chapter and actually give us a lot of content within 1 chapter. So rushing it this way is kind of bad because of ending it this way, because there's so much, and a lot of people have mentioned there's so much storylines left untold that fans wanted resolved. Now, I just recently finished Tekken 101's video of Bleach, of his thoughts and that, and he came up with a crazy thing that I'm claiming now and saying now that is entirely probably not going to happen, is not possible, and probably ain't, because Shueisha wants Bleach to end, to probably introduce a new manga series now into it, and into their weekly lineup, to see where that goes and see if it's the next big thing. Heck, they could transfer My Hero Academia into the standard weekly Shonen Jump, because at the moment it is in their weekly Shonen Jump plus digital magazine, and they could want My Hero Academia, or Boku no Hero Academia if you prefer the Japanese style, to be in the standard weekly Shonen Jump magazine and be in the printed releases as well, to get more readers into the series. That I can see happening as well, but at the same time this really brings up the question: how is Bleach going to end in 5 chapters? We have UR now being almighty, going through that portal and pretty much saying that he will kill the people in their most happiest and joyous moments if they follow him. We have Ichigo downright broken, beaten up and lost and in despair. Again, in chapter 680. We have Renji and Rugeita showing up at the end of that fight. Orihime somewhere. We have Uryu somewhere. We got a plotline of Aizen not gonna be fulfilled. We have Gerald, or the Miracle, finished up and now downright to earth, destroyed by UR. And it's one of these things that I really wish Kubo was able to get control. I read already that Shueisha wanted him to either hurry things up with Bleach, or they will force rush him. And it seems that Shueisha has decided to go the route that I think a lot of fans didn't want them to take, and that is to rush Kubo to finish Bleach, and to be the fact that it's going to be 5 chapters. I wish that these last 5 chapters are actual double the amount of pages that we normally get. How am I going to do these reviews now from this week onwards is the fact that I will be, for the last 5 chapters, will be constantly and will be wearing the Urahara Kisuke hat. This has become now the pinnacle for my Bleach reviews, because they were. Heck, part of my cosplay, when I went for a con for Ichigo, I made sure that I bought a plushie of Cone, and it's a bag plush. Can't really fit a lot of things in, but I bought it because for me Ichigo's cosplay is somewhat incomplete if I don't have a Cone plush with me to give him that character. And I think what's going to happen is, after Bleach is done, this hat will be stationed and Cone will be wearing it for all my other videos. But at the moment, Bleach hasn't ended yet. I have 5 chapters left to give my thoughts on. 5 chapters. My channel has grown since then. I've only built up 42, 43 subscribers on my channel. My biggest, most popular video on my channel is my One Piece reaction to the first German opening of One Piece, called Die Legend, or also translated as The Legend. It's the highest viewed video on my channel. And Bleach, I want to send Bleach off with a bang, because the fact that it's Bleach. I have so many things that I wanted to talk about with Bleach. I don't do a lot of theory videos, discussion videos on my channel, because my channel is dedicated to the reviewing side of things. I will do the occasional news update. This video is made on one of the days where I haven't got no reviews planned. I haven't got nothing to plan to record anything, so I thought I'll get this video out of the way. I want to wrap it up because my camera only gets to record 20 minutes of footage, so this video would be long, and I literally gonna upload it exactly how it is because I gave out my thoughts. I constantly popped out exactly the same things that I wanted to say. There probably will be an edit here and there just because of just me checking how long I had left on the timer. But I wanted to say this. Bleach is ending, and I am ending it like this. Bleach is ending, and there is so much potential with Bleach that ended up not being told because of Shueisha rushing Kubo. Am I going to miss the series reading it? Yes, because I will let you know, when I started reading Bleach, I was still watching the anime. I found out what chapters of the anime were adapted into the anime episode, and then I read on from there. I then decided to go back and read all the chapters of Bleach as a little because I wanted to read all the Black chapters and be up to date with it, and I caught up. As soon as I hit the Fullbring arc, that's where I knew I've caught up. And now I'm rereading them through because I have been buying the 3-in-1 volumes of Bleach constantly and reading it through. I'm only still halfway through the Rescue Rukia arc in the manga because I'm getting the 3-in-1s. But anyway, this was my thoughts, my thoughts, and not a farewell because that's going to be left for the final chapter review. But this is my introduction to the last 5 chapters, my theories, my hopes, and my dreams of what could have happened and everything. And I'm going to end it here. Okay, so this whole thing with Bleach, I am splicing in here with this type of video output, and yes, I'm now in a box, a big square box that's probably going to end up widening anyway, just to fill it out until it still stays the same. But I want to say this, this should have been put on at the front, but I'm putting it here because I literally wanted to give my thoughts and my experience with this manga and everything in the video at the beginning, because of that is where everything was what I wanted to discuss and why I ended up going into this style of review and this reviewing area of the anime manga community and why I do the reviews that I do. But the main announcement was via the 73rd volume of Bleach that was just recently released. Now, the last volume will be the 74th volume. So, okay, so 10 chapters in that. So, alright, okay, that's fine. We just hit chapter 680 now. But some people are thinking, and it's very crazy out there that they don't really realize it, is that, and I want to put the nail in the coffin here, is that Bleach ain't as popular as Naruto. Naruto's got this Boruto manga being written by one of the assistants of Kishimoto, and Kishimoto is overlooking it. Now, Bleach won't be having that. There's no way Bleach will have something like that. Yes, Bleach is popular in the West, quite popular, because there's a lot of communities in the West, there's a lot of cosplayers and everything, and there'll be probably still cosplayers even after Bleach is finished, because it's such a popular... New fans have been introduced to the series after the anime has ended and everything, so they can rejoice and watch it and be part of the community of Bleach, of the fandom. But it's not as popular as Naruto, and I am saying it like that, Naruto, and the reason why I say that is because Bleach hasn't been in the highest rankings. Naruto is dropping now because the manga has finished in the rankings, but Bleach hasn't been in the top 10s, the top 15s, or the top 20s for a long time. So I don't see a Kishimoto assistant take over Bleach as with a sequel manga, because there's no way, because it's not as popular, and I don't think Shueisha wants a Bleach series to continue. Heck, Naruto has a sequel manga series being done by as an assistant of Kishimoto because of how popular it is. It's literally up there, and I am going to be doing this comparison. It somewhat rivals Dragon Ball Z's fandom. Naruto's fandom rivals Dragon Ball Z, because in all fairness, when Dragon Ball Z ended, Naruto became the second most... It was the second generation of Dragon Ball. It's not Dragon Ball per se, but it became the second generation because there's a lot of people that weren't introduced to Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball like I was, or a lot of you guys, my viewers was. They were introduced to Naruto, a similar style and a similar essence of Dragon Ball Z, and that's why it's so popular. That's why I don't want to use this term, but being milked with Boruto, the manga continuously having filler upon filler, because it's popular. People are watching the fillers, are watching the anime, and it's bringing in money to TV Tokyo, Studio Patriot, and it's bringing money to Shueisha because Shueisha owns the manga to Naruto, and they own pretty much the characters and everything. So some of the money that Studio Period makes and TV Tokyo makes via the ratings of the anime, Shueisha gains money from it as well. So they have a big money maker, what is Naruto. Dragon Ball is like that as well now, with Dragon Ball Super being made, with all the movies being made. Bleach ain't like that. One Piece will be another manga that will be continuing, most likely after it ended, with a successor or something. It will end, the manga will end, but knowing Toei, they have a money maker there, and they will probably milk One Piece, just like Studio Period will milk Naruto, with Boruto's anime probably coming in afterwards and the leading essence later. But Bleach will end with the last 5 chapters, and I mean it end. I will do a separate video about the whole anime returning, because I've read constantly about it coming back, the rumors and everything that'll be coming back. And one of the biggest news is, because it was from one of my main reliable news sites that I follow for Tokusatsu news, stated the anime ended because it was cancelled, and I will do a separate video for that later on. But for now, Bleach is ending, and I'll cut back to my ending of this video clip right now for you guys. But Bleach is ending, and that's all I could say. It's ending, and I'm sad for it to go. Really, I am. I've been your host, Kai from Kaizo Take a Corner, and I want to enjoy this ride for the last 5 Bleach chapters with you. I'll see you next time for another manga chapter review, and I've been a member, and I'm also a member of the 00 Club. See ya. Bye bye for now.